Good day, fish tankers. That's what one does when something great happens on YouTube. And after a long struggle, I finally have baby shrimp. I was sitting here working in my office and that little speck of red on a leaf caught my eye and I saw it's a tiny, tiny shrimp. And once I saw one, I saw another one and another one, and now there's a lot of baby shrimp in here. So I'm quite thrilled, and I've been trying to figure out what finally went right that I suddenly have baby shrimp. If you're interested in that, let's take the plunge. I got these shrimp about a year ago. I thought I'll try my hand at shrimp. I'm more of a fish guy, but I'll see what it's all about. And I noticed some very nice fire red shrimp. And that's basically just a color grade of cherry shrimp, Neocaridina davidii, at my local fish stop. And I got myself a bunch and I put them in. Initially I had some problems because here and there I had failed molts, the ring of death, and I had a few deaths. And thanks, Ian Ferguson gave me some advice in the comments and said use Shrimp GH and Shrimp Exo Aqua Vitro products, because my tap water here in Stellenbosch, comes out at about 7 out of a tap, but it's got almost no GH and KH. It's buffered up a bit by my substrate, but apparently it wasn't enough. I used the Shrimp GH and Shrimp Exo, and then I didn't have any more shrimp dying off. My shrimp were healthy, and then I thought maybe I only have females. But I looked at them closely, there were at least 2 males in the bunch at least. So that couldn't have been a thing, and I fed them a variety of food: Dennerday Shrimp King Complete, Dennerday Shrimp King Mineral, Logerman Brothers, Bacta AE, always a botanical or 2 in a tank. Alindi, thanks for the advice. I took a little bit of, now and then, a sprinkling of Hikari First Bites, that's powdery fry food. So there's always something to eat, but no breeding. And then, of course, I moved house. So this tank had 2 very big water changes because I drained it down to about 1 inch to pick the tank up, move it to this house, set it up in the kitchen initially, and then did the same thing again a few weeks later to move it up here in my office. But I don't know if shrimp generally, from everything I could ascertain, don't like big water changes. So I don't think that was the thing. But then what I did was I got some, and I thought, I'm just going to have a Skittles tank, different colors, because they don't breed anyway. So what does it matter? But then I went to my local fish store and saw another batch of these very bright fire red cherry shrimps. And I thought, let me just buy a few more. Let's stick to the red color. And I put some more in, and 2 weeks or so after that, lo and behold, here we have tons of baby shrimp. Now, you guys must tell me in the comments, what do you think did the trick eventually in the end? The water is 7.6 pH, 6 GH, 3 KH of 3. There's almost no nitrate, less than 5 ppm. So the water's been like that for a long while, and that I don't think is the thing. But what I thought about it, and what I think made the difference is I got in some new blood, because my old cherry shrimp are quite big. They're about the size of a male Amano shrimp, so it's big for a cherry shrimp. And that's why I got them, because I liked the fact that they were bigger, so you can see them better. And I think that was maybe the thing. Maybe they were past breeding age, they were a little bit too old and too long in the tooth already. And the new ones I got were about 2/3 to half of that size. So they're not fully grown yet, but they're no longer babies, but they're sort of in between. And I think that's what did the trick. I needed a bit new blood, needed a bit younger blood. So I think that might be the takeaway. If you want to do some shrimp breeding, don't get the biggest fully grown shrimp that you can find, get them sort of in between. And I think that's what did the trick for me here eventually. Well, that's it from me, guys. If you listened this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and it's free. And until I see you again, take good care of those domestic denizens of the deep.